And fabulous, heard every week on Get Out South Florida LGBT radio and podcast, brought to you by MCC of the Palm Beaches, the largest church serving the LGBTQ community and our allies in Palm Beach County. Oh no, I can't come to church. Lightning is sure to hit the building if I did. I can't tell you how many times I have heard people say this when I invite them to church. And I hear it especially from LGBTQ people. They are meaning to be funny, of course, but there is nothing funny at all about believing, either consciously or unconsciously, that there is something so bad about you that surely God is going to strike you down if you dare to enter a church. Lesbian author Dorothy Allison says, "It can take a lifetime to dig the lies out of our bones." In my experience as a pastor, I have seen over and over again just how many lies we who are LGBTQ people too often carry in the very marrow of our bones, and I see the tremendous damage those lies do to us. Lies, the ones that say we are an abomination to God because of who and how we love. Lies that insidiously whisper that we're going to be punished on high because of who we are. The worst lie of all is this one, that there is something so inherently bad at our very core that not even God can love us, that we are essentially unlovable. This is the lie that destroys so many of us, that compels far too many to die from physical suicide. And I think that even more of us commit spiritual suicide. That lie that not even God can love us is so painful, so we attempt to just lop off the spiritual part of ourselves and get as far away from God as we can, just as a way to survive. It doesn't matter whether we were raised in a religious tradition or faith community or not. Homophobic and transphobic religious teachings permeate our society and our culture to such a degree that none of us, and I mean none of us, can escape absorbing these beliefs on some level. And the pain these lies cause is terrible, and we'll do anything to stop the suffering. With alcohol, with meth, with abusive relationships, with work, with gambling, and sometimes with taking our own lives. As a pastor, it just breaks my heart. But there is good news, and here is that good news. You know all those messages swirling around us that we are inherently unlovable? They really are lies, all of them. And here is what is true. If you are gay or transgendered, or bisexual, or lesbian, intersex, polyamorous, or monogamous, God loves you just as you are. It doesn't matter if you like to wear your keys on the left or on the right, if you are HIV positive or negative, if leather is your favorite way to play or vanilla is your favorite flavor. God loves you just as you are. Whether you are just coming out or if you were there on the streets at Stonewall, whether you are femme or butch or all of the above or none of the above, a drag queen or a drag king, whether you are genderqueer or just queer as a $3 bill, God loves you just as you are. None of us should ever have to cut away any part of ourselves to survive. If you find your greatest joy in wrapping your body around the body of someone of the same gender, or if you take your greatest delight in moving your body through this world in the unique expression of gender that is yours alone, you are lovable and you are loved by God, by Goddess, by your higher power, by whatever name you call the source of life that has brought us all into being. This is what we believe at the church where I serve as the senior pastor at MCC of the Palm Beaches, and I guarantee you that if you come to visit, lightning will not strike. So I hope you'll join us on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. and find out just how amazing church can be with a bunch of folks celebrating all of who God made them to be. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/MCC Palm Beaches. For Faithful and Fabulous, this is Reverend Dr. Lea Brown signing off for this week.